Hello guys, we'll be back into this new video tutorial with OSP Pro. Now in this video today I'm going to be actually showing you guys how to set up something called virtual virtual machine in your Python development. And you just simply go back here and take you how to install a virtualenv in Python 3. Now we always tend to use this one whenever you're going to be having one on us development of Python with something called the Django. You get? So at point 2 we need to activate our Python module, and we need to create a new virtual and copy it into our Python path where Python is added, and then at the end of the day we install the Django, and then we're good to go to have one on us the environment set. So in this video is going to be one incomplete. We are going to be learning how to install the modules needed for running Python with the Django, and setting up the platform so that we can be in position, if possible, to start up one on us a Python development with the Django. Now the first thing that I'll talk about at the moment, to have ourselves set, I'm just going to create up a platform here. So I'm just going to create up a platform here where the folder, which is going to be a working project folder, I'm just going to call maybe the Django. So I'm calling it the Django. So you guys who are going to be new to this video tutorial, I'll advise you to come to OSP Pro and then you get chance to learn these things with us in our platform. Then we also have a offer for everyone who's willing to come in to learn this video, to learn our Python programming. We have a complete offer for complete free course in Python development for beginners, the complete fundamentals to Python programming, which is going to take place from 5th of August to 30th of August this very year 2019. So you guys who are already willing, you can always go to our Facebook page, to OSP Dicto Solutions, and then you go to our YouTube can comment on Facebook on your YouTube channel here, and then you get to I link you straight forward, or you can also go to our Facebook page, and then you just get chance to register into our page, and then you get chance to be enrolled for the free program. Now our program is going to be taking place in our OSP building in Kampala, in a Diamond Trust Bank building, 2nd floor in Wandegere. So you can go apply for the program and then feel free to do it. Now let's just straight here. I'm just going to go straight to my CMD. Remember, at the moment I give assumption maybe you don't have Python yet, you just have Python installed on your machine. I'm going to be using Python 3.6. Now if I told you have not yet happened to, you don't have any Python installed on your machine, don't have all those platforms installed, I advise you guys, make sure you go to my YouTube channel, get the videos, and then you watch it. The videos, I have complete video for Python installation, how to set the Python path. I will have all those videos. So just go to my YouTube channel, make sure you download those videos and watch them. Now let's start here. One thing we're going to do first at the moment is to move to the directory we just created. So I'll go to CD desktop, and I'll also go to CD to our known as the Django, which is the platform we have just created right now. Now at the moment that implies you already have a platform called the Django. You get this one here, but if you try to open, we have nothing inside this platform, we have nothing there. So what I'm going to do at the moment, remember, what's the main point behind? We are saying we want to create something called the virtualenv in Python 3, so that we can be in position to program a website or to make a website. But remember, to make up a website with the Python, we need to do some kind of platform configuration. So I'll do this. I'll do the following. So we're going to create a Python platform there. So we shall simply say we need to first install one known as virtual. So I'll say pip 3.6 install for us one known as virtual. I'm using pip 3.6 because I have more than 2 versions of Python 3 installed. I have Python 3.7, I have Python 3.6. So install for me virtualenv. That's what we're going to be installing on our machine. So when you hit enter, if you already have, if you were to install it, you just click enter after typing this. I'll give you all this in the description below so that you guys don't get lost and then you don't I don't leave you behind. So if you hit enter and as long as you connect to internet, you should be in a position to download that. Now I already have all those installed, downloaded for me. I don't want us to disorganize my connection or my configuration. What I'm just going to do at the moment is that I'm going to just set myself into a platform that you guys are ready to learn. So I'm going to do this at the moment. I'm just going to say go to the desktop, which is the path we are in, and I tend to do the following. So I'm going to just go to the Django, cd to the Django, the Django, like that. Then underneath here, the Django, I'm just going to do the following. I'm just going to say virtualenv, like that. Then I create the lens name or the virtual name, which I'm going to give a program. I may just call it one on us web to be the website, and I said -p. Now we need to know the path where Python is installed in our machine. You get? We need to know the path. Now most cases, if you have Python 3.6, you need to know the following. I'll just take you to my computer, and then we go to a platform called C. Go to C. Then underneath C, you go to users. If you have Python 2.7, it will just come here. But not, we are not after Python 2.7. We have the Python 3.6. So I'll just click on users. Now I go to one as OSP. Now if you go in here, you need to first activate your view. So you go to view, you say one as hidden files, switch off for hidden files. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you will not get one on something called app data, which is here. So I need to go to app data here, and then you go to one on us local variables. Then look for something called programs, which is just here down. Then go to Python. Now this is what I've just said. I have Python 2.6, Python 3.6 and Python 2.7. So I need to go to Python 3.6, and then underneath that I need to go to so this is what you need to do. If you have to add it to the path, you need to double click here. Then you copy this path, and then you go to the environment variables. Now for us here, this case, you need to go and take it here to environment variables. Right click, you go to properties, and then you do what's needed. You go to advanced system settings, which is here, and then you take yourself to environment variables, and then you go to path and click edit, and then you just click new, and then you add it there. You paste it there. Now for me, I'm not after doing that at the moment, because I already have my Python added to the command prompt or to the path, so I don't need to do that again. So you guys need to do that so that you guys have the environment set for you. You need to have the path set. Now in addition to that, I'm after that. Now we go back to my platform. After copying that same thing, just come down here again and paste it there. Now on pasting there, I will not need to add that. So this is it. It's going to be the name of the file is going to be this. Remember, when you're inside of Django, after setting up your path, you now copy that same thing. You come and carry it here, which will be P for enabling us to create that version, the version inside this. So underneath that, I'll just say python.exe. So when hit enter, I think my spelling is wrong. Let me just check the right spelling. The right spelling is this one here. So I'm just speak the right spelling, because I know I already have that installed in my machine. So I'll just paste that there. So this is instead of that is that you get, so that we have something like that. Okay, so when I hit enter, I think now is now framing up for us. So it's now going to be creating for us that virtual. Now the virtual is running. Is now picking up using the base prefix to give two kind of backslashes, and very soon we're going to have our environment set. So the same thing happens here as the environment is setting up. If I take you back again inside our Django project here, it should have some files created for you. You should have a file called web, and underneath web we should have another files there, which other more are going to be generated for us. So if you come back in here, and it's not yet complete, so when it completes out, we shall be having the platform already set for us. So let's just try to give it some time as it sets for us, guys. And else, like I've tried to say, we also have internship training in machine learning, in artificial intelligence also. where we handle different things there. We also have embedded systems, though I've really not yet happened to release our videos. Then also in this description, if at all you may be interested in website development with WordPress, we already have the pieces of videos already complete. WordPress 9 videos complete. So I'm just also going to put down on this description if at all you might be interested, and then you get yourself started. Make sure at least you learn those platforms so that you guys can be in position to make a WordPress website within just hours. I'm just trying to wait for this thing to finalize for us. So it's telling us new Python executable, which is going to be picking up the Python setup and bringing it us to the path which we're going to set into our machine, so that we can be good to go, so that we can be in position to have our platform set. Now, what's the importance of we having the Django in a different kind of a virtual kind of environment, setting it in virtual environment? Now, the good thing with it is that if at all you are to program or to make a website with the Django, you might be having the Django installed maybe 1.6 something like that in your machine, but maybe that's the time of installation. Then in time of development, you have the Django maybe 2.2, maybe 0.0. Now this one is going to make one on us crash. It's going to make your stuff to crash down. No? Now to avoid that is that if you have your stuff inside something called the virtual, you get? If you have your stuff inside the virtual, it enables you as a person who's developing, so that next time if at all you're going to use the same project, you are not going to have confliction inside your programs. The program is going to be settled, and each time you want to update, it will still organize, it will still respect the version of given the Django that maybe you're going to be using for that platform, to avoid confliction in the project. So that's what I may simply say the main importance of you having one of those virtual installed inside your Python prefix, inside your Python project. Yeah. Then on the other way around, also the main big importance is that also it enables to customize your project, so have no other big problems with it. And secondly, if at all you are trying to create a table inside the database, they intend to move that project inside that directory, it will just ask you, would you like to delete away these tables which was from the Django of 2.5 or 2.3 or 1.36, if at all that was the project prefix or the project directory. So that's the main big importance of we having the Django inside the virtual, so that to avoid confliction inside the project. Okay, fine. So let me hope I have explained to you guys. So I think you can see now we are trying to pick one on us the setup tools and the pip, which then after them we shall be in position to have the stuff installed, which then we shall start the project, and then I will let you guys say now good to start. So if you already have that, I would advise now come and enroll for your program in the Django development with the Python, and maybe also using either of one on us we can decide to use with you guys MySQL database to be our platform from PHPadmin, or we can decide to use one on us SQLite, which is a free framework, and this does not need a server. So guys, let's just wait a minute as we try to wait for this thing to tend to install into our machines, and then we find ourselves started. You know, it's kind of taking long. So just try to show you so for where we've reached. We're about to complete up, so let's just give it some few minutes to few seconds to summarize everything. So this what so far has happened to install. Remember, we tried to say that we're going to use Python 3.6. So this what so far we have so far has already downloaded for us. Well, so it's left to download one as DLL, and then we find ourselves started. Check back in here. So good to go. Everything is down with installation. Now we need to move to that directory. If you try to cross check, we have web inside there. So this is web. I think you can see this is web, which is this. Now we don't need to move inside because we need to talk to that directory. So what are going to take the directory? We need now to set one on us a Python to set now the virtual. Remember, the virtual is installed good, but we don't have it set in that machine. If the virtual set, which should not start from a C, should start from a new C, because new web, otherwise it will be having something like called a new then a web. I get new web, which then again will give us the path which is C blah 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 blah, things like that. So let's do that. So how are we going to do that? Now to do that, remember we already have our virtual things. We already know at point the other time we already happened to install our virtual. So we need to just come back again inside our machine here, and then we pick this name called web to find ourselves started. We need to pick the web. So to do that, let's do this. We shall come back inside our machine. To set that inside the Windows, we need to do this. We just need dot backslash what? Windows backslash web, which is the directory, backslash. Now inside here there's something we need to talk to a program to respect, which is called a script. So you don't forget it's a capital S, don't make it to be small s. So we need to talk to scripts by coming in here and say scripts, and then backslash. What do you need to know at the moment? We need the scripts. Inside the script there's something called activate. If you guys check that very well, inside the scripts we need something called activate. This one here, we need that activate to run for us, that bash file to run, to activate the entire program by the time of running. And there's also something called deactivate. Now at the moment we need to talk to activate. We're not deactivating the one on us, the virtual. So activate for us. So I'll type the following: activate. So when you hit enter and you are successful, this is what I'll simply say: we have already just created a virtual. So I will say congratulations to you guys for learning how to know one on us, activating one on us Python, a virtual environment for learning, for making up one on us a website, complete website with the Django and the Python. So I'm learning how to activate up one on us the platform and the framework. Now let's learn how to start up with making up a simple Python project, which then I'll let you guys say, wow, that's good for you guys to start up to go up. Now let's do that. I'll just say one on us the Django. Now before maybe that, if you say pip list, if you type pip list, just show us how many things so far we have inside that directory. Now this is what you shall get to know, that inside that directory we have only 2 things or 3 things installed. We have pip, we have setup tools, and we have wheel. And we have wheels installed. So we need now to talk to this directory. We need to talk to this directory to help us have that the Django installed there, to all be imported there. So we say pip install for us one was the Django. Like I've said earlier, the Django is going to be installed in this program. It's going to be different from other things that you're going to be doing in the program. Okay, so it's going to be, this is the version of the Django we are installing. That's going to be part of this program we are going to be using. Okay, and the good thing with that, next time you going to do anything concerning anything in this program, you find that that part of the program is not going to be conflicting at all. It's going to be separated from all other things that you're going to be doing. That implies in a simple term that the Django you are installing for that given project is going to be independent from any other thing that you might be having in the other program later on, or to any other new Django platform that you're going to install next alone. Okay, let's just wait a minute as to install first the Django, and then we kick off. We find ourselves done with the platform setups. Good. So it's now collecting up, installing the packages, and then within a few time it will find ourselves set to go to start. Let's just give it some few minutes to summarize up the setups. Hope you guys are following me very well. If at all you've been also asking why am I using just pip install the Django, why didn't I use your pip 3 install or pip 3.6, is that because I've already created up one as the virtual environment, I don't need again to talk to other version of pip. I have I can say pip install, pip 3 install, or pip 3.6 install, because I've already created a virtual environment which only affects this folder. Does not affect the entire machine, it affects only this folder. So in this folder we have 3 versions, one version of Python installed, but has 3 kind of ways how to pick to talk to the command prompt. Like this is it. If underneath here we have the following: have pip, we have pip 3.6, and have pip 3. You get, and we even have Python itself. So if you try to cross check, good to go. So let's just give it some few minutes to install that, because really you should have internet with you. Otherwise, if you don't have net, it's going to give you a hard time. My internet's kind of slow, that's why it's taking a lot of time. Hopefully very soon I'm going to be summarizing it, and we find everything completed. So this is it. I don't know why it's taking long. It's taking a lot of time for me to do the program. Remember, after the installation we need to go to web, which is underneath this one here. You need to go to the web to have everything set. Good. Machine is kinda slow, that's why it's taking a lot of time. So we need to talk to the web later on so that have these things installed. Just try to close some of these directories, open. So if you check right now here again, we're done with the installation. So that's it, it's done. Now let's just go to the path. You can clear that if you want. Just try to clear it off. So I will say cd to the path, which is web. Now inside the web is where we need to create our stuff. So I will simply say the Django -admin.py. This one to detect whether really the Django is installed there. So I think you can see we have the Django there. So I will simply say the Django start project. Now this is going to enable us to start a project. We can now give a project name. Maybe the project name is called, I can still give it web. So in hit enter, it's going to be enabling us to create the project. And I think if you check right now, inside here, we have web. And underneath the web, we have another web. Now we have web called manage. So I'm just going to do this very fast, where I'm just going to say manage. So I'll go inside that web, just a step ahead like that, and I say maybe manage.py. Run server. So when I hit enter, the server is going to be running and shall be in position to launch up our Django stuff. So I think you can see now the path is telling us from this directory. So I'll just come back in here. So you guys, if you check right now at the moment, if you try to come back in here and hit enter, you should have a Django website launched up like that, my friends. So if you find this video interesting for you guys, make sure you come in to always predict your solution. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube channel, and you find yourself started with the Django development. So I've just shown you right now, guys, how to start up with the Django. So if you find this nice for you guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you come into our internship training if you're interested. And also, if you're interested, you can also come for Introduction to Python, which you are going to be launching up on 5th of August to 30th of August, which is going to be completely free. So if you're from Uganda, this is good for you. Make sure you come in and then you start up your learning. So guys, thanks for watching. Love you all. Make sure you love and come in and learn this program. Thank you.